sure looks like it. After the last World Cup in Antholz, I wanted to go home to Norway to get some training, and since I was sick during Christmas, I really felt like I needed some training, and then I decided to pass on the first World Cup here in the US, and I think that was a clever decision because I feel a lot better now than I did in January, and yeah, today I felt strong and back to a pretty good shape, and looking good towards the World Championship. So I'm definitely happy that I made that decision to stay home for the first World Cup week here, and yeah.
You arrived on Sunday night. In difference to most of the athletes, do you feel completely recovered from the long travel?
It was a long travel, and but I think it's easier to go west than east. So to me, it's no problem to come here, and everything has been fine. I've been feeling good all the time, so no problems whatsoever.
And the temperatures today, they have any influence on your competition?
Oh, it's a good Norwegian winter. Perfect for me. It was exactly like this in the first World Cup in Östersund, and I also won there, so I think it's something that I'll enjoy a lot.
Mika, it's your second podium position this season. The first one you had the sprint in Overhof, where you had the third position. And actually it's the best result since 2007 World Championships. What is the difference between this season and the previous season?
Yeah, that's right. I was waiting for a long time for coming back, and the difference, I already said it after Oberhof, after third place in sprint. I changed the trainer, I changed the system of training. We just did much more this summer, and it looks that it was a good way. And right now I'm just looking forward to some final preparation before the World Championships.
How do you experience the venue up here and the town of Fort Kent?
Yeah, I was there in 2004, I guess, in World Cup, and the tracks were pretty different. They were much easier, and I was expecting that they were not changed. So I was looking forward from Breska that we will come here and we will have some nice easy skiing, but when I saw the climb here and the tracks, they are super hard, and I think that it's probably one of the hardest tracks in World Cup right now.
Yeah. Did you think that after the standing shooting you can possibly win?
Yeah, of course. You always have to believe that you can win. But I knew Emi's very strong. He's been home training, and I saw him yesterday. He had some intervals, and he looked so strong. And I think I had a fair chance on the last. The last 2 kilometers are pretty flat, so I knew I need to have a big lead before the last kilometer, and I tried in the first hill, and I took him there, but the rest of the track he was too strong.
So it has now become a little bit more competitive with Emil on the field now?
Yeah, of course. He's I can't say that he's the best biathlete in the world, but he's good. So
Thank you.
He's very strong. He's won everything in biathlon, and he's always up there. And also, Mikael Grice is back, and Suman, and yeah, last weekend was not so many athletes. Yeah, it's very hard. Emil is always in the top. You have to do your A game to beat him.
Mikael also told that probably one of the hardest tracks in the World Cup circus, but can you describe the course also compared to Presqu'Isle and to other venues?
Yeah, Presqu'Isle is a pretty, you can't say easy. Every track is hard in their own way, but there are not so steep hills. Here is, for me, it's better here, steep hills and long, hard hard hills, but also I don't think it's that hard. The last kilometer is pretty flat, but I think it's harder when when it's flat, because that's where I have my weakness. So I have to go everything I can there. I love the hills.